Welcome, everyone. We have finally reached the pinnacle of our season, episode 250.
250. Woo-woo!
Simply amazing. Can't believe we reached this. First of all, I can't believe this is the day before the end of the, I was going to say end of the world. I can't believe this is the end of the year and the end of the season for us.
Yeah.
So in order for us to be able to have all of our episodes on IMDb, we had to change the naming scheme. So we're going to keep our same seasons like we've been doing, but when we upload it to them, they want it to be by the year, since we put on year-long podcast series. So 250, and we are so happy to have been able to be your voice for Altadena. And now we're going to be hearing from some other voices in the upcoming year. We are sending a special call out to Altadena residents to join us in talking about what your progress has been. If you moved out of the area, are you coming back? Inquiring minds want to know. I know everybody on your block probably wants to know. And if you, people that have block captains, I'm pretty sure that you all have kept in touch, which is great. I would like to put a special shout out to all the block captains to come on the show and be able to share what you have experienced from your residents on your block. And maybe we can compare notes, streamline some stuff. Marcus says, happy 250th episode, ATP family. Congratulations and thank you for all your efforts.
Thank you, kind sir. One love.
And I'd like to also...
What up, Marcus Hightower?
Welcome. I put these up here already. I guess they didn't go. Maybe we got some delays here.
Yeah.
But I'd like to welcome Andrea Morseberg to the show. Thank you very much for joining in on the Altadena Instagram.
And welcome.
We try to run our podcast pretty, we've learned a lot this year. If you go back to the very first episode, woo, boy, we've come a long way.
And we're still learning.
From the first one to the 250. Yeah, and you know what's funny? I went back and because I had to go and pull the first 20 episodes were shown on my YouTube page, and then we start February 12th. I think we started on Altadenatalks page. But when I went back and looked, I was like, oh wow, we were talking about a whole bunch of stuff back then.
Oh yeah,
and now
there was so much going on back then.
Oh god, man, it was nerve-wracking, man. It was. We couldn't get enough information. Well, actually, put it this way: we had too much, and we were trying to actually, disseminate it out to everybody without overwhelming you. And when we first started out, in fact, I'm going to pull this up later, but I want to see what the numbers were. Actually, the numbers were pretty good back then because I had already been going live on my page, and it kind of gave it like a kickstart. So, yeah, it's crazy. I laugh because, you know what? I forgot I was supposed to go to the Mirror tennis courts yesterday to link up with Craig Noble.
Oh, I forgot this was here. Sorry.
And they actually did their first tour at the John Muir campus for restoring the tennis courts. Now, our tennis courts look horrible. fact, I'm going to show you the picture.
You're gonna show pictures of the tennis courts, man?
Oh, yes, I am. Yes. I mean, they're not bad, but, it's like looking.
It's bad.
It's like, yeah,
It
so
must be
that's
bad
the
if they got to
picture.
redo them.
Everyone's looking like they're really being attentive to what somebody is saying. This guy's looking at this guy over here like, I know they're doing telepathy somehow. I'm just messing with you. But you see what they look. Look at the fences, how rusted they are. Those fences need to be. Look at all this right here. I mean, it's our blue and gold graffiti that we do every year, but still, it's got to go. I'd like to welcome to the show Wrath of Khan.
Hey, what's
I'm
up,
trying to think of the Star Trek. That was the what was
Ricardo Montalban.
That was the second one. Wrath of Khan and the Search for Spock. Yeah, I watched all of those. Welcome to the show, Shetty Amor.
Sherry.
And then, speak of which, there's two Sherrys up here now. Classic Ash, welcome aboard. We appreciate you.
Welcome, Classic
and
Ash.
Sherry Nelson Holmes.
Sherry Nelson Holmes. Welcome.
Sounds like your whole name, like you were married to somebody named Holmes.
Yeah.
Sherry Nelson
What's up, Holmes?
You related to Larry Holmes?
The Holmes. The Holmeses. The houses. The homes.
But anyway, I was trying to, I came here to go someplace else. Uh-oh, somebody got me.
Go where you were going.
Oh, that's Rhonda.
It is Rhonda.
Hey, Rhonda.
What's up, RC?
Okay, we're going to go here and go to the dashboard. And then we're going to go to the very first show. Only that day. We're going to see. Okay, so let's find out before we jump into stuff that's more exciting than what we're talking about here. All right, so the 16th and then the 16th. Okay, so we had a whopping, wow. We had 3,432 views on that first initial show. I'm shocked to even see that because I didn't even think that.
Hey, remember you went after you had been doing your live stuff and you shared on your live that we were going to be doing this. Plus everybody was following you anyway, so they're paying attention. It's a good thing.
Well, let's do it from there to there. Let's see how many people are looking. Wow, Jamal. 208,000 views. Now that's crazy.
Most of which was from that first on the 8th.
Yeah, that was the 108,000 from when I went live crying on the show. I'll probably show that sometime this week during one of our boring days this week.
Should do it on the 7th when we commemorate, or the 8th. They actually do it on the 1 year anniversary. That's
going to be trippy. Wow, I can't believe that. And then the next day it was 35,000, and then the day after that. In fact, this is the day that I went live from Brookside Park.
Okay.
I believe that's the day. Let's see. Let's go back to, let's see, 7. Yeah, that was the day, the 9th, actually, because I was up at the hospital with Herbie for like 7-8 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then I left there, and I'm going to tell you exactly how this went. I left there, and I really had nowhere to go. I kept trying to get ready to drive back up, but it was still in the hot stages of the fire. It was only like a day after.
Right.
And I went to, actually I was driving. I was getting ready to go to Santa Clarita, and then Sydney called me and said, hey, they're giving away free brand new jackets at Houston's. I'm like, Houston? So I go down there, and I'm looking around. I don't see anybody set up to give away jackets and stuff. In fact, I look like a bum because I had on the clothes that I walked out of the house with. I didn't have any clothes yet.
Mm-hmm.
This was the second day. And so I'm sitting there going, what? Where are these people at? I'm looking around. Now, mind you, I'm leaning against this. I'm not leaning against it, but I'm standing next to this truck that says Brown Bag Lady. Now, I didn't know that was a part of it. They were inside eating because they had already given away jackets.
Oh, okay.
So I went inside looking for Philippe that I used to do the clubs with back in the day because he was the one that was part of it, and I didn't see him. So I called Sydney back, and he said, man, they got to be there. They just told me. I just left there. He said, look for this big green truck. And I said, oh, I see the green truck. Then they came outside and gave me this really nice jacket. The only problem was it was a size too small, so I only wore it once. It's brand new, still sitting in my closet because it's too small. Maybe I'll catch up to them one day and swap it out.
Or you can donate it. One of the two.
Yeah, I mean that's what's going to happen. I'm going to donate it to somebody. In fact, there's a couple of people down here I can donate it to that I always see every day. But after that, took him down to Brookside. I met up with this TikTok guy. He had went live and told people that he was bringing 40 pizzas down there, and he actually did. And I interviewed all three of them, him, Chris Noble, Philippe, Daryl, and then I went live for about an hour and a half, and like 300 and something people came down and got stuff, and I was like shocked. So this whole week was fantastic. So the next day, the 10th, I was broadcasting from PCC, the 10th and the 11th. And then I think this was a Saturday, the 13th, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Saturday was the 11th. So the 11th, I went live outside in my car. And that's when all kinds of people came on that I hadn't seen in a long time. I started giving everybody the skinny on each person.
Right. You always do that. That's cool.
Right. Yeah, I mean, certain people's names trigger good memories. And then after that, we went live our first day, and we got 3,500 people watched. Wow, that was crazy. So, yeah, that was our beginning show right there. And now we're averaging about 60,000 views a month, which is cool. I just hope at all those 60,000 that there are at least 40,000 of the Altadena residents that are seeing. You know, I find it funny and surprising that people haven't heard of the podcast yet as much as we out there talking about it to people. But, you know, we don't do any advertising. Well, that's all about to change because Google has now given us a grant to advertise. So we're going to use that. And we got some more up. We got some comments. Sherry says, good morning. We appreciate all your artwork. Great podcast.
Thank you.
Red Cup 1972. We got Dustin Benedict. So now, Dustin, your new name is Dustin Finish Him Benedict. that was funny. Finish him. Yeah. So, well, we ready for announcements?
Yeah, we can do that. Sorry, you know, we're both trying to multitask and do all kind of other stuff at the very
Well, you know what it
beginning.
is this is the laziest time of the year. I'm surprised people are off on vacation, so we're probably getting a nice little audience. Dustin, I thought you'd find that funny. Finish him. Anyway, this is like the laziest time of the year, the last 2 weeks of the year. So we're just happy to still be here trying to be consistent. That's our whole thing. Consistency. I always tell people, you can start a podcast, you can have no one watching. But if you come on every day, you stay consistent, and, you know, you stay reliable, people will eventually follow you. Look at us.
Eventually, it will work.
Eventually. Still can't get my dad to watch, but that's probably because he's blind. He be the one cracking those jokes all the time.
Let me see. Do I have one of those sounds?
You should.
No, I have one of these.
Oh, it doesn't even blow up at the end.
No.
You need wah, wah, wah,
Oh.
wah. Yeah, that's what you need to add to it.
Oh,
Was
here
that
we go.
part of that? It was the thing?
No.
No, we need some new sounds. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
There we go. All right.
Yeah, you gotta let it go that long. Yeah, perfect. Short fuse, baby. Short fuse.
That's right. All right. Well, let me get to the slides. Yeah, let me do that. Here we go.
Yeah,
Here we go.
I'm gonna let you do that.
But as usual, I gotta remove this banner and this comment. So I'm gonna just jump on. I'm gonna do everything today. Now I know most of these places are not gonna be open. On New Year's Eve. I'm sorry, on New Year's Day. But we do still have the Altadena Community Center. That is at 730 East Altadena Drive in Altadena, where you can actually, get the information that you need for that initial first step towards recovery. They're open Monday through Friday, 9 to 4:30. I would suggest kind of scanning the QR code that's on the screen just to verify which departments are going to be there, and to see if they have any special hours on tomorrow, because they didn't list it when I looked. Next, we actually have the One Stop Permit Center, which is at 464 West Woodbury Road, Suite 210. Again, their normal walk-in hours are Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30. Double check, reach out to them to see if they have limited hours on New Year's Eve, which they probably will, and they're not going to be open on New Year's Day. You can do a rebuild consultation appointment. Those are on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 8:30 to 12:30, and then Saturdays from 8 to noon, as well as Southern California Edison planning appointments Mondays and Wednesdays from 8 to noon. You would go to the recovery.lacounty.gov/rebuilding/1-stop-permit-centers website. Once you get there, you can actually click on the link that says schedule, and then you get to, it's like a Google form. You pick how many people are going to be there and which days and that kind of stuff. And they'll only have the dates that they're available for you to select. So go ahead and check those out. And then county is still providing waivers. They're waiving or refunding permit fees for homeowners rebuilding after the fires. So if you're a homeowner who's already paid your fees, you can potentially have them refunded. If you have yet to pay your fees, you can probably have them waived. In order to qualify, however, though, you just must demonstrate that you both owned and lived in your property prior to the 7th of January of this year, as well as you have to have eligible projects that you're working on, such as the replacement of your single-family home that was destroyed by the fires, which does include any accessory structures that you already had, such as a garage or an ADU or a pool. You can also, what's also eligible is a standalone ADU for temporary occupancy during your rebuilding. What's not eligible, however, are commercial, rental, multifamily, or temporary housing projects, or any properties that were not damaged by the fires. Excuse me. So if you're interested in actually getting the refund, or you want to get a waiver, you have to fill out a form. You can get to it by going to recovery.lacounty.gov/fee-waivers-and-refunds, or you can scan the QR code. Either way, it'll get you to an online form. Once completed, you can do one of two things: either print a copy and walk it into the office, or attach it to an email and send it to recovery@planning.lacounty.gov. The nice thing is you only need one form to cover all departments. And then Cal Assist Mortgage Fund is still going on. What it's doing is providing 3 months of mortgage payments up to a maximum dollar amount of $20,000. The funds never have to be repaid, and it's free to apply. And if you actually do get the funds, they're paid directly to your mortgage servicer and not to you. Should you decide to apply, you got to be prepared to provide your mortgage statements, your bank statements, your utility bills, your homeowner's insurance or FEMA claim, as well as your proof of income. And for eligibility requirements, your primary residence must have been destroyed or considered uninhabitable due to either of the fires, the Eaton or the Palisades fire, or any other qualified disaster from the 1st of January of 23 through the 8th of January of 25. Also, you must have owned and occupied your home, and it could have up to 4 units on the property. And you also have to meet the combined income limits of $211,000. So if you're interested in actually applying, you would go to the website calassistmortgagefund.org, and they do provide telephone assistance at 800-501-0019, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Again, if you're interested in going over the next couple days, you may want to call just to see if they have shortened hours over this holiday for tomorrow. In addition, there is the in-person application help. That's at the One Stop Rebuilding Center at 1828 Sawtell Boulevard in LA, as well as the Altadena Community Center, again at 730 East Altadena Drive in Altadena. Their normal hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. But again, you may want to reach out to them and see if they have any different hours over the next couple days. Next few slides are current stuff going on. This actually was from the city of Pasadena. If you are attending the Rose Parade, it's going to rain. With that in mind, yeah, you're going to be wet. With that in
Sorry
mind.
to say.
Right. Umbrellas are not allowed along the parade route.
That sucks, man.
It definitely does. But I mean, as it makes sense, though, it's going to block the view of people in front of you or behind you, rather. What they do suggest is the use of ponchos or rain jackets instead. Just a little quick side note. What's funny is there were a lot of comments about this graphic, and people were complaining that they used AI to generate this. I really don't understand why. The subject matter still, the message gets across, but they actually said they're going to be working to try to get some artists to actually, do more of their future.
Why?
Exactly.
Before AI came, people were drawing this. So what's the big deal? I'm confused.
Wait, what did Marcus say? There's still hope? Still hope for what? That it's not going to rain? Nah, there ain't no hope for that.
Ignorance.
That's 100% chance of rain on New Year's Day. 100. But yes, hey, I guess you got to keep hope alive. Right?
But wait, there's more. More rain coming.
Exactly. Now, I was watching the news today, and they're talking through Saturday that we could, in the Pasadena area, Pasadena, Altadena, and what have you, expect up to another almost two inches of rain. So with that in mind, this next slide again comes into play. If you need sandbags, try to be prepared for the rain and mudslides. You can go to these 2 fire stations from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. for self-serve sandbags, sand and sandbags. Fire Station 37, which is at 3430 East Foothill Boulevard, and then Fire Station 38 at 1150 Linda Vista Avenue. And again, it doesn't hurt to just get an emergency go bag prepped with flashlights, batteries, waters, non-perishable foods, medications, and important documents, just in case. If you would like additional information about staying prepared, you can go to ready.gov/kit with a capital K.
Not 2 T's like Knight Rider?
Right. Not 2 T's. Man, life was so easy back then.
Everybody knows that Trans Am.
Exactly. So Project Passion at Harambe Ministries provides the Freedom Store every Monday and Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. It is by appointment only. To schedule your appointment, you do have to scan the QR code on this flyer, or you can go to tinyurl.com/Harambe Freedom Store. Harambe Ministries is at 1609 Navarro Avenue in Pasadena, and items will vary from toiletries to home essentials and much more. And then the Eaton Health Village is still providing the free medical and mental health clinics. Excuse me. Every Monday and Wednesday from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. at 1280 East Washington Boulevard in Pasadena. You can walk in or come by to schedule an appointment. They also have a telephone number where you can ask questions or set up your appointment. That number is 951-595-7032. And again, their primary services are medical consultations, medication refills, mental health services, and case management. And once a month, they actually have vision and dental services as well. And then the folks at King and what is the name of this one again? Home of King and Queens is having healing through creativity art therapy, which is actually hosted by the world famous Pharaoh Berger. I added that world famous long time ago.
They are world famous now. What are you talking about?
Right. At this juncture in time, right?
Yeah.
Their art therapy courses are designed to help you explore your emotions through creative expression, have fun, relax, meet new friends, sip and paint with free meal, join in the karaoke activity refreshments that's happened. Oh, that was yesterday. Sorry, I'm reading this one, but it was yesterday. Hopefully you attended and it was good stuff. I don't know why I didn't take that out. Hopefully they do it again because Home of King and Queens is doing great stuff along with Pharaoh Berger, of course.
We're gonna blame it on the boogie.
Blame it on the boogie. Hollywood Food Coalition is continuing their community food distribution. The next one will be tomorrow, December 31st. Takes place at the main library parking lot at 600 East Mariposa Street in Altadena from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. It is going to continue while supplies last, so it's first come, first serve. And if you can, they ask that you bring your own extra bags. Damn it. Sorry.
Where'd that come from?
This slide, I forgot to switch it out again. So the library is going to be closed on the 1st, not December 26th. They're going to be closed on the 1st. My bad. I will change this. But anyhow, the libraries will be closed on the 1st. And then My Tribe Rise, Adopt a Survivor Matching Fund Drive is still continuing. They raised $500,000 and are seeking to raise an additional $500,000 in matching funds to reach their goal of $1 million. The funding will provide bridge funding for rent or mortgage coverage for up to 50 families. So this is a real good cause. If you're interested in donating, please do so by scanning their QR code on this flyer.
And My Tribe Rise just joined as we were mentioning this. So
welcome, My Tribe Rise. And hopefully you're actually getting some folks donating as a result of us reading your flyer. And props to them because they're doing amazing things as well.
Big time.
Yeah, they were doing it well before the fires and definitely through the fires as well.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a concert for Altadena. It's Dawes and Friends. It's taking place on January 7th at the Pasadena Civic Auditorium in Pasadena. It's benefiting the Altadena Builds Back Foundation. And there's going to be numerous folks that are actually going to be there. One name that pops out to me is Aloe Black, Oza Motley. I'm trying to see one that I recognize.
Rufus Wainwright and Mandy Moore.
Wow, Mandy Moore. Interesting. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Well, she's a Altadena resident.
That is awesome. So to get your tickets, you want to go to the website, dawestheband.com/Altadena, and there's an actual link where you can actually select that.
And don't forget Lucius. I just wanted to be able to say that name. Lucius is performing.
That is a pretty cool name.
Lucius.
I like Rufus too.
Yeah, Rufus Wainwright.
That's right. So next are a series of kind of events commemorating the 1 year anniversary of the fires. So the first one is Altadena Candlelight Vigil, which will be taking place on the 7th. That's going to begin at 7 p.m. The location is North Lake and East Altadena. Says Altadena, California may have burned, but our community's unshakable bonds cannot be broken. Join us to commemorate 1 year since the devastating Eaton fire and gather in solidarity as we look toward healing, rebuilding, and a brighter tomorrow. So again, 7 p.m. is going to be the opening ceremony. Children's choir, the Ben family, and a community speaker will then follow. The shuttle bus to the vigils will be available. The loading times will be 6:45 through 7 o'clock. And to get that, you would meet at Lake Avenue in Mendocino. And GPS coordinate is 227 Lake Avenue in Altadena. There'll be ample street parking near the vigil. Now, that's the first of a few. That's at 7. This next one, and I'll probably reorder these, is the first anniversary commemoration of the Eaton fire, sponsored by the Community Coalition for Altadena Recovery. It's happening Wednesday, the 7th, at 5 p.m. This is going to be at the grocery outlet parking lot, which is the 2270 Lake Avenue. So this is at 5. If you do this one, you can probably then go to the next one. And before this one is the Art, Music, Resource, and Performance Eaton Fire Anniversary event taking place also on Wednesday, the 7th, from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. at John Muir High School at 1905 Lincoln Avenue in Pasadena. So again, there's 3 events you could possibly go to. This one, then the next, then the previous one, and then the first one we talked about. All right. So the folks from Neighborhood Housing Services and Restore the Legacy LA Coalition are continuing their rebuilding and recovery workshops. The next one will be Saturday, January 10th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. It's a week from this Saturday at the Collaboratory, which is at 540 West Woodbury Avenue in Altadena. They do ask that you register by scanning the QR code. If you have questions, you can reach out at 213-381-2862. Some of the subjects covered are interim housing and small business support, low-cost construction management, technical support to select a general contractor or architect, mission-driven real estate services, and estate planning legal services at no charge. I'm very glad that they're continuing to provide their services as well. They've been doing a great job too. And then also on Saturday, January 10th, Alta Design Works is providing Altadena Rebuild Expo. It's free rebuilding support for fire impacted owners. It's taking place at 409 Woodbury Avenue in Altadena. Public program will be from 11 to 7:15 p.m. and there will be an after party from 7 p.m. to 8:30. If you're interested in RSVPing, please scan the QR code, and they actually have a few items of what you can expect. It's a full day community-driven event guiding home builders through every stage of rebuilding from first questions to move in. So presentations by LA County Planning, Building and Safety and Assessor, expert panel discussions, building material showcase, vendor service hall, homeowner consultations, as well as networking and collaboration. So this should be a very interesting and information-packed event as well. With that, we're done for the presentations. I bring Brian back onto the screen as well as myself. And just reiterating the fact that we're super excited to have this be our 250th episode. We are proud to be able to serve the community of Altadena with the information we provide. We are very appreciative of all the support we've had from day one and the continued support through 2026 and on until we finish this up. And we intend to be here until we originally said the last house is rebuilt. So,
and even further, we would like to be a resource for other communities that have experienced this and really don't know how to start, where to turn. So we actually will be launching a community next month, not January, but February. I'm jumping the gun here. I should have said 32 days, 33. You say next month. Oh, that's tomorrow. The next day. No. We're launching a community that is going to allow you to see how to start something like this in the wake of a disaster in your community or area. So this is something that we consider to become a prototype for other communities, especially places like Jamaica and Haiti, where the only communications you have are cell phones, at the moment. So you don't really have a place to be to be able to broadcast, but all it takes is a cell phone and an audience. That's it.
And like you said, that consistency, right? That's the key.
Yes, consistency and a branded hashtag, because that's where people will be looking. So, like, for instance, when I go to a different state, I always do the hashtag of the city that I'm going to in that state or that state to see what's going on. What are people doing? What's going on in that community, so that I might be able to find something to do that I don't know anything about, wanting to ask anybody. Well, you go down there and hit the fork in the road, turn right at the spoon, and then you're going to see a knife in the road. Pick that up, because you're going to need that to deal with that bear. I don't want to deal with all that. Like I said, super excited, grateful for the Altadenatalks podcast and foundation. You all have consistently blessed our town with your efforts and labor of love. Appreciate you, sir. And
thank you.
My mom jumped on and said something. It went by to. Oh, here it is. Happy New Year to you all.
Thank you, Mr. Baggett.
Things the comments go by so quick I can't even see them sometimes. Oh, and by the way, I'll put this disclaimer up here because as of January 1st, I will no longer be broadcasting to my Instagram. I want all the focus on Instagram to be on Altadenatalks, no longer branding myself. We started off that way because that's where the audience was in order to get you to go over to Altadenatalks. I stopped broadcasting on my personal YouTube about 30 episodes ago. So everything is now focused on all Altadenatalks stuff. So you can find us on LinkedIn under Altadenatalks. Everywhere it's going to be focused on that. And just wanted to let you guys know, please tune in on Altadenatalks IG. And thank you guys for watching this whole year. We really appreciate everyone that has joined us. We're glad. Please spread the word. Tell people about this show so that they can get some information about grants, donation stations. We want to keep the real media, not that beef byproduct that they be pushing when they come back out here and say, oh, another house has been up and now they're entering. Where were you when the mudslides come? Where were you when the torrential rains were here? Where were you? Where were you warning and telling people about where to go get sandbags?
Right.
So
I'm just reiterating or showing the benefit of having a hashtag and showing what it looks like for us. So if you go to Google or any of your browsers, and if you just go to hashtag Altadena Talks and just hit enter, it has like everything. It has our actual website, it has our address, has the stuff for the foundation, has all our videos. It has the Instagram pages, the Facebook pages, the YouTube page, the fact that we're on the Pasadena Chamber of Commerce, all this information. So twofold. The reason why
go hit next. Go to the next page. Oh, but wait, there's more.
There's tons of stuff. So I'm sharing this for two reasons. One of which is, hey, if you ever forget how to find us, or if anybody ever asks, about it and you're trying to tell people about it, just tell them to go to Google and put in hashtag Altadenatalks. They'll find
they can go to any browser and do it.
Yes, I'm sorry. I say Google, but most people, they'll go to any browser.
Some people got Safari.
But when you say Google, that usually they know that they're
Means
searching
browser.
something. But to Brian's point, yes, any browser. In fact, I use DuckDuckGo. I'm gonna go
Go
over
to
here.
Google.
I'm gonna use DuckDuckGo, and we're gonna do it here too. But you can find everything. It's the easiest way to share what we do. And then if you should do something similar, or if you have any other activity that you do, or event or business or something, if you get that branded hashtag, and this will be the easiest way for you to share your information with people. So even on DuckDuckGo has all this information, LinkedIn page, Facebook, Pasadena Now references, ton more results, talks about Tony Talk segment, which, by the way, we didn't mention earlier. Today is the regular Tony Talk segment. Tony is on vacation at this particular point, refreshing and reviving her battery for 2026. But hey, you see everything: emergency assistance resources, co-hosts, all this stuff. So it's a beautiful thing. Just wanted to share how that can be useful, not just for us to find Altadenatalks, but should you decide to use it in the future for anything that you have, it's a good thing.
Speaking of that, Style Click Media is Jamal and I's marketing company. And one thing that we have always pushed over the last, in fact, this makes 8 years that we've been in existence this month, December 17th. 8 years this company's been going. And one thing that we always tell everyone that has rang true since the day we first said it was, no one knows who you are. No one follows you. What they are doing is, if you utilize hashtags that are relevant to what you're doing, they follow that hashtag. I took a YouTube video that was about a crab boil, how you make a crab boil, for 15 minutes and condensed it down to 1 minute with, hyperlapse?
Oh, hyperlapse. Oh,
no,
yeah.
just hyperlapse.
Yeah.
Put that on Instagram, put crab boil. The bad boy got 7,500 views instantly. But nobody followed me. They didn't know who I was. They didn't know who Urban Foodies was. All they knew was that they like to go to the crab boil hashtag to find out ideas for crab boils. Saw that hyperlapse video and just sang its praises by watching it over and over again. But I'm telling you, hashtags are the key. And I've learned the way to go viral. I've done it twice with 2 different videos, one 1.5 million and the other one 2 million. And basically, I'm going to give y'all the skinny. The real secret is this. When you post something on Instagram, best thing to do is collaborate with 4 or 5 people. That's the first thing. Second thing is utilizing 30 hashtags. To give you a maximum of 30 hashtags. So when I make a post, in fact, I'll take you to it. It's better to show you than to. I hate telling people stuff because they don't like to believe nothing you say anyway. They want to see it. Mm-hmm. So I like, our motto, thank you, Emil, is let us show you. Because every time we get ready to do something, people say, well, show me the money. Let us show you. It's not a problem at all. Glad to oblige you. So let me share this real quick. Where's the share? All right. So there we go. So this is my personal profile. And if you look right here, you'll see this little cat video where the cat is pop blocking, right? I don't know what just happened. It doesn't like it. Why won't you open?
For some reason, you can't see those things.
I can't even see it.
I know. It's weird. I don't know if it's because you're part of the, you're doing the podcast at the same time, or streaming, or what.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to do ads. But anyway, I guess if I do it, there it is. Well, it pops up, and then let me take it off of here. And then pull it up, and then maybe it'll do it. Doesn't like sharing. It's like, stop sharing me to people. Why are you trying to show people stuff? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this, but actually, I guess I can show it this way. That will work. I had to make it full screen.
Does that work now?
I guess. Can you see it? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I don't want to hear it. I just because I'm talking over it. But if you notice here, I put 30 hashtags right here. You can see those, right? When I posted it. And then I actually only did it to 2 people, me and our little comedy thing me and my cousin got. But if you scroll down to where I was commenting, and there's probably so many comments, it's probably never going to get there because there's 40,000 comments. But okay, here it is. So I logged into Jasper's account since he's a dog and shared all kind of hashtags from cats to Instagram, cats of the world, dogs of Instagram, blah, 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 right? So, and kept doing that with other ones that I logged into and commented on here. So I did this 5 times, right? And 5 times 30, that's 150 hashtags. So that's 150 places where this video showed up because people follow those hashtags. They don't follow me. So this ended up getting, and let me put this back up here. So you look over here, this one ended up getting 1.5 million, almost 1.6 million views. Reached 1,600 accounts, which I don't even have that many people following me. And 46,000 interactions, 46,000 Reels interactions, and 695 comments. And that was that video, right? Mm-hmm. I did another one similar to that under Reels. If it gets there. No, was it under it? No, it's under. That's one of these. Can't get to it, but I found this video with this guy. Man, he had a homemade go-kart. Here it is.
Oh, God. That one is hilarious.
Oh, my goodness. He had a homemade go-kart. And his go-kart, he's rolling through town. He's got 18 wheels. There's 18 wheels on that bad boy, right? And I counted them. So I made this for King's Breakfast and Burgers. It got 2 million views. Let's see what they say. 2 million views, 794 accounts reached, 75 interactions. But I think he sold like 40 bowls of birria that week. This is based off this, but you can see the power of hashtags. Oh, and that's what I didn't show you. I've used these 30 hashtags right here. And then if you scroll down some, you'll see where I did it again right here. But another 30 hashtags for Tacos for Life, Baja California, California Pizza Kitchen, Burritos for Days, then did Urban Foodies, California Rolls, Burrito Supreme. All these are different hashtags that I utilized to spread the word on this video. This guy said, boy, that butt touched the pavement. It's over.
Oh, yeah, it's a wrap. Anything touched the pavement. He got no shoes on or nothing.
He doesn't even have bumpers, dude. I mean, and look, he's about to roll over people that's riding motorcycles. And you can tell it's in another country because the driver is on the right side, not the left.
Yeah, it's pretty clever, though. Gotta get
Actually, it's probably on the right side because I'm looking at the wording in the background and it's backwards. Like the sign coming up right here.
Oh, right.
They flipped it. But see, that's what I do. I pay attention to that kind of stuff. Oh, yeah, no, that's not the right one. Oh, my tribe rise said, did I already say this? Thank you guys for continuing to hold down the fort.
No, I posted that while you were talking.
Oh, you did? Okay. What about the other one before that?
We didn't say that one.
Oh, okay. Glad to hear our loved one, beautiful Tony's taking time to rejuvenate. Yeah. Y'all gonna see me disappear for a week pretty soon myself. I don't normally disappear. What I do is I go to Vegas for a week and I do the podcast, but then I go to sleep for the rest of the day for like a week, so that I can get my life back together. Get your feet together. So
yeah, we all need that at some point.
Let me see. Try to see what
Oh man, I can't believe it's gonna rain again. I mean, I can.
It's
I'm
gonna rain again.
But it sucks to rain at the parade though. That part is too.
I've been there when it's done it.
Me too. I mean, I've driven through, but all those people who didn't come prepared, they got to look for ponchos now. Can't use their
and they probably don't even have any, out here.
Somebody down there selling them. I promise you that. There's somebody coming up by selling some ponchos.
Yeah, Heavenly, they let me tell you the secret to hashtags. You can only use 30. If you use more than 30, they will not let you do the post. I've run into that several times in the beginning stages of all this. But make sure that your first three are your branded hashtags. So like hashtag my tribe rise, hashtag tribe rise, hashtag my tribe, whatever it is you use to abbreviate. Those should always be your very first ones. If you look at any of our posts, when they go up, we utilize several hashtags all the time. One of our main ones, in fact, the last line of our hashtags are usually what's going on at that particular time. So here's the hashtags we use. So the first ones we always use are Altadenatalks, Tony Talks, Altadena Fire, Altadena Strong. The rest of them fall in line to what we've already been dealing with: Loma Alta events, Rebuild Altadena, California, E250, Pasadena. And then a lot of this is, based on our history and culture and what we know about in Altadena. And then if you just look at these last two lines, you'll see Rose Parade, History, Retro Altadena, Old School Pasadena, Events, December, Holidays, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Don't use hashtag 2025. That does not work. You got to use hashtag NYE 2025 or NYE 2026 in order for numbers on hashtags don't work. They never are set right. So that's how we do it to keep our stuff alive different places. So if you were to put up hashtag Loma Alta events, you would find us right there along with Loma Alta events. Actually going to look that up now. Yeah, we've pretty much taken over that hashtag.
Yeah.
So, but we utilize these hashtags because people follow those hashtags. So if you were to go to hashtag Pasadena, let me see what that pulls up. And yep, it shows a lot of things that are happening in Pasadena. Shows the local news with the parade, how it's going to rain. Lots of rain hashtag articles. And yeah. Now, hashtags like Altadena, Pasadena, California, they are used so much that don't be alarmed if you don't see your stuff underneath the hashtag, because people are constantly using this.
Yeah, you want to try to be as unique as possible and like we always keep saying, consistent.
Right, because there's going to be a ton of people using these hashtags. I actually have a great tool that I use. It's called N-Tags. You can find it on, the Apple Store or the Google Play Store. You can put 6 keywords into this app, and then it will bring you up 5 sets of 30 hashtags are the most popular, that are the most visited. And this is a great guide for you to use if you want to spread the word on anything that you're trying to get out there on social media. So,
man, I'm excited for 2026, man.
Yeah, me too. I'm excited for February when we get to launch our media expansion and get the youth program going for podcasting. Can't wait to see what these kids can do. That's my project passion right there. Just to see the kids from the fire situation learn something new, go on some tours of some different studios and stuff so they can see what the thing that they learned through our program could actually get them an apprenticeship at one of these studios. You got to remember, studios are going to be a thing of the past in about 5 years. The Netflix model has totally taken over. Gone are residuals. You get paid up front, and that's all. So when you see Dave Chappelle getting $70 million for 3 shows, or Eddie Murphy getting $70 million for stand-up in 2 movies, that's all they're getting. Once the money is made and they give them theirs, whatever they make is theirs. So that's why you see a bidding war right now for Warner Brothers between Paramount and Netflix. Paramount is trying to buy because they're trying to maintain the integrity of studios. And Netflix is trying to buy them because they need their catalog and want to be able to put it on Netflix. Simple as that. Because they don't need their studio. Trust me, they don't need that. Everything is done pretty much independently on Netflix, and it's hard to get a special on Netflix unless you just. They only doing short things. They're not doing like your average Joe Schmo stuff, because you gotta remember Netflix's new model is they don't release it unless it's already done. So all 13 episodes are done when they release it. So you can binge watch. That's what they're counting on. They're counting on you to watch all the things. And then hopefully it was so good that you watch it all again. But it's a 2-month, 3-month lifespan on Netflix. If you didn't pop, they take it off. Like certain things they won't renew, even though it was good. They won't renew it because they didn't feel the audience was there enough. So, you got 6 on one hand, 7 on the other, 6, 7. But the whole point is independence wins. So become independent. Make your own movies. Use your cell phones. People are now making blockbuster movies with their iPhones. Utilizing what do you call that? GoPro suction cups on the side of the car with the iPhone sitting there. It's got stabilizing. It's got shock resistance. You can pretty much do a movie on your phone nowadays. So, and these new phones. Where's my phone at? Oh, it's right here. You can now film in like this camera. This phone films in 8K. So if I put it up here and I go here, I can go to 8K 30. Look at that. That's 8K 30. Can you believe that? You can film, if you film something in 8K on your phone, you could show it on a projector on a 100-inch screen, wall, whatever. And it's crystal clear. It's crazy. Now, if you do a 1080p, it might look grainy and pixelated on a 100-inch screen. But like if you look at our show on your TV, like your 80-inch TV, we look professional. It's all nice and crispy, and I was shocked to even see it on the. I used to, when I used to do this from Sherry's house before we moved into the studio. I used to watch it on she has an 80-inch screen TV, and I used to watch it on there to see what it looked like. And sometimes I'll be sitting there, and remember you would say, "Okay, B, you got something to say?" And I'm just looking at the show. Forget I'm even on it.
Right.
But Yep, that's all we got, folks. Just turned 1 hour. Jamal looks like he's ready to go back to sleep with all this weather.
Shit, I'm ready.
I know I want to. Well, I just ate breakfast, so I'm not. That's not on my agenda.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Podge. He called earlier. He wants to go get a bite to eat. So,
and then after that, he's going to get ready for tomorrow.
Ready for tomorrow. Yes.
Well, if you guys aren't doing anything, come up to the studio and hang out. I'm trying to get Eris to do some DJing.
What, on New Year's? New Year's Eve, rather?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go, what are you doing? He goes, we're down the street. We're going to Fogo de Chao. I said, oh, perfect. You can just walk back over here.
I'm surprised he's not, that he doesn't have another gig already.
Well, he got one now. So we'll be bringing in the new year 3 times tomorrow. Our morning show. Then I'm going to go live at 11 o'clock to bring in the New Year's. And then the following morning, we're going to broadcast the New Year's Day parade from our offices. And you'll see it crystal clear, no commercial interruptions. Unless Facebook and YouTube decide they want to slap some stuff up there. I noticed that when I was watching it live on my page. I was like, did they just slap a 12-second commercial in there? Ain't that something? I earned a whole $1.15. Woohoo! They be trying to get you to be a creator, like that's paying you big bucks.
Right.
No, they're lying to you people. It doesn't pay at all. But hey, you got anything you need to add?
Just the usual. Thanks for tuning in. Hope y'all have an amazing rest of your Tuesday. And tune in tomorrow for 251, episode 251. All right, are we not going to do new stuff? You want to wait till the first?
Yeah, because once we do the show, we don't count those extra ones as episodes. If you looked at the
but tomorrow's the first episode of season 6, though.
We are going to do that, but it's going to be episode 251.
Got it. But there'll be new music tomorrow. That's
I didn't know that. I'm not the music producer.
At the beginning of each season, we have a new theme song or whatever for the background. For those who,
I'm going to miss this one. I liked it.
You like this one?
Meow, meow.
Turn it up a little so people. Okay. Now, just to go back to last season's. Right?
Then go back to the one before that.
Did we have one before that?
Yeah.
Oh.
The very first one. That's the one I created. Then you started creating them.
Which one was that? No, not
that one. Yeah, it was.
Was it this one?
Yeah, it was that one. Remember, it had the little drum. I think that's the one you created too. And I created one before that. Remember?
Yeah. Got some pretty decent music on this show too.
Oh yeah. So we just got a request. And my mom said, remember when we lived in Pasadena, we'd get up late at night to see the parade lining up before New Year's Day. Yeah.
Oh, so on Orange Grove.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. We got to send a season 6, which reminds me, I got to create season 6. I haven't done it yet. So yeah, Marcus, as soon as I create it, which was, we were trying to wait for the last show because, people get confused when they see it pop up there and then they click into that one, thinking that that's the one and it's not.
That's right. Well, he also requested that we play the Altadenatalks.
That's exactly what I was going to say, but then
you want to do that today or tomorrow or both? We'll do it both.
Yeah, let's do it now.
All right, here we go, everybody. The official Altadenatalks theme song.
We gather together, we grow from the ashes, but there's so much more to be done. Our eyes in the sky, the news can be frightening, but our minds, they won't be overrun. I know, it's easier to talk about the things we need to change, but there ain't nothing more that you need to know. We're Altadena Talks, we'll tell you where to go. When it's dark, we'll be a light for you from the start. We're Altadena Talks through the fire. We'll be a guide for you at your side. We're Altadena Talks. Now more than ever, we have to be clever with water, food, shelter, and love. It's hard to believe that our neighbors are in need, but they're the ones we're thinking of. I know, it's easier to talk about the things we need to change, but there ain't nothing more that you need to know. We're Altadena Talks, we'll tell you where to go. When it's dark, we'll be a light for you from the start. We're Altadena Talks through the fire. We'll be a guide for you at your side. We're Altadena Talks. From the start, we're Altadena Talks through the fire. We'll be a guide for you at your side. We're Altadena Talks. Through the fire, we'll be a guide for you at your side. At your side, we're Altadena Talks.
Ooh, man, that was.
Appreciate it.
Yes.
We got a whole album already. We just ain't really put it out there. You know, all the instrumentals. Pretty soon that will be on sale. We'll have it up on YouTube and snippets so that you can purchase each song for 99 cents. All proceeds will be going to our programs that we're trying to get funded for next month. So, you know, when somebody tells you see you next year, ain't nothing but about 48 hours.
Right. Man, I'm not talking to you for the rest of the year.
Exactly. Okay. Yeah. Talk to me next year.
Thanks for that request, Marcus. That felt good. That felt good. I haven't listened to that in a minute. That was a good thing. Thank you, kind sir.
Mom says, love the theme song. Well, wait till the album comes out, Mom. How my brother says it, album.
The album.
That's
what I thought you said.
Album. Oh, and let's not forget, and I need to go see this myself. My Tribe Ride posted All the Walls Came Down will premiere nationally on January 7th.
Yeah, it's going to be at that event. That concert, right? I think.
Oh, is it?
I think it's going to be at that concert.
I would like to get a ticket to see that. If you got any extras for sale or something, let us know so we can be in attendance. I haven't gotten a chance to see the movie yet. I would love to see it. Ironically, I had scheduled a movie to be shown about Black Wall Street in February, way before the fires. Mm-hmm. Then the fires came. Yeah, that was kind of odd. But, you know, I was going to cancel and people was like, no. I want you to show it, okay? But anyway, I definitely want to go see All the Walls Came Down whenever it's being shown where Republicans can see it. And yeah, thanks, My Tribe Rise. Appreciate that update.
Definitely.
And if you guys haven't done so yet, you need to download your Facebook account because all lives are being deleted all the time. And so I would suggest doing it at least once a month so that you can keep track of any videos that you might want to repurpose later or anything, because any content that you have on any social media account, you can put new on another social media account because that's never been shown there.
You
And
can
that's
just
what
go
they
back and forth, just flip and flop them.
Yeah. So if you want to continue to get out something that's never changed, then definitely do that. And
There's other platforms out there that, you know, we don't even mention. You know, there's Fanbase, which is a Black-owned social media platform by Isaac Hayes' son. And that's actually a pretty cool
Isaac
platform.
Hayes the third.
Yep. We're looking to figure out how we can put stuff over there. We need API keys and all this kind of stuff. So we got to look to figure out how to do that. But, you know, there's multiple other platforms out there too. So, but yeah, keep that in mind because that's why all our stuff we reference people to go to YouTube because that's where everything is housed.
So the Academy Awards are coming up, and this has been nominated for Best Documentary Short Film. So basically, you should check it out before it becomes a national sensation. That's pretty cool about the peacock. I would have thought they had a whole bunch of soot on them.
Mm-hmm.
They need to go get Dawn dishwashing detergent so they can wash them off like they do the ducks.
Right.
The mighty ducks. But yeah, guys, check it out when you can, January 7th. Hopefully we'll get some information on how to see it, get tickets, whatnot, and support where we can.
Yeah, I saw a post earlier that said they were going to screen it before this concert. The one that I showed earlier, the Altadena concert for Altadena.
Yeah, but that means you got to go there, right?
Well, yeah. That's for that particular thing. I'll find it. When a front row see Brandon.
Or we could have somebody from Heavenly's tribe send us the information so we can push it.
Okay, that'll work. Cool.
All right, we've taken up too much of your time already, people. We appreciate everything that you have done for us, watching our shows and checking us out. So we appreciate it all. And we will see you 3 times tomorrow. Just two times, really. You know, in the morning at our normal time, and then we're going to start going live at 11 o'clock. And we're going to be filming the Colorado spend the night bag, folks. They got their spend the night bags. You're going to be out there in the freezing cold. We'll be safely warm up there with hot chocolates, and we'll have the best seat in the house because we'll be warm, no rain, but we'll still be showing you the parade. So I'm excited about this. Got to pull these TVs out and bring in the super box so we can check out some of the games.
Yeah, I hope that internet works.
Oh, they upgraded it. Remember I told you it's super fast now.
Cool.
In fact, I gotta. While you doing, man, I'm gonna check something out just to make sure that I ain't lying. And be like, what's his name? God, what's his name? Barry White. Practice what you preach. Yeah, we're at 107 up or down.
Cool. Well, that'll be a good thing. So check us out multiple times tomorrow.
180 up. And that's where we need it. We need up, not down.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's perfect. We'll be good. In fact, ever since they upgraded the internet, I really haven't had any glitches over here.
Good. So you can hit the button now.
Hit the button. Okay, we're going to hit this button. Thank you guys, everyone, for joining us. And we will check you out tomorrow morning.
Peace out, y'all. Have a great day.
Happy 250.